I'm back. Give me a quick moment. Gotta check on the cats. Kitties. What are you kitties doing? Fine. It's fine. Okay. Where are we at here? Just real quick, going to... Oh my goodness. Eee. I have no idea what it means to go live on Blue Sky, but apparently now I'm live. Okay, great. I will... Hello! Alyssa, how are you? We didn't really talk about how you are when we were yapping. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of this. Good, but also not. How dare. Finally, my controller's working without too much assistance. Okay, let's get... replace betrayal. If you want, yeah, we can start with some of that. Let's do a little bit of that. Okay, hold on. Let's do a quick... Yes, gaming stream for sure, but we can take a quick look at what do you call it? My gent song. I'm just gonna double check that my audio is not about to cut out. Great. While that loads. What was on your mind? What was on your mind when we were talking earlier? Because we don't have to yap about it if you don't want, but we can at least chat about it. Ecology. Spirit ecology? Real ecology? Alyssa! Okay, here we go. Let me check my audio. It says it's all good. Whoa. Yes, please. That was a real glitch. That wasn't fake. That was really funny. There was a real glitch. I can't. I hope we can clip that. I'll probably clip it later if nobody can right now. That was really funny. Just a real glitch when the glitches started happening. Because it should play normally now. Yeah. So that's how it's supposed to sound. The version before, I just heard like a bang right when this happened. Yeah. Ooh, really funny. Okay, great. We've got... Oh yeah, we don't need that. Wait, is that still... Oh, I see. Let's get rid of that then. That was sick. I wonder if I can do a... I can do it like an LFO thing. Good, good. The strength of that filter, is that... Wow. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that for now, because I gotta get into gaming. I gotta get into my gaming stream. But yes, here we go. There's my controller. Oh. Let's turn on my filter. There we go. Okay. Now, I came in through here, if I remember correctly. Yes, I did. I do not remember... Adorable. Okay. Now. I guess at the very least I can... What was it again? Was it... No. There we go. That's what I was thinking of as the long jump. Was this where I came in? It's been so long now. Oh.
Ugh. This bug has a weird smell. Ew. It smells really bad. Which means it must be a stink bug.
Let's put it away.
Yeet. Yeet. Yeet.
Yeet.
Woo. Woo. Yeet. Woo. Yeah. Woo.
This has gotta be the way to the basement. Let's go.
Oh. Did I not do this before?
Yeet. Woo. Yeet. Yeet.
I had no idea.
Yeet. Yeah. Yeet.
Oh, I think I was...
Yeah.
We're really here. Are you scared? I'm kind of scared. Let's not worry about that. Remember, we have a job to do. We want any evidence that the goalies are causing trouble.
Oh, that's why.
To find that, we need to get in there. The goalie warehouse. Break a leg. You take the lead, and I'll catch up.
Okay. Okay, let's see here. Just in case, I guess. Okay, can I do... Oh, I guess I can just kind of do this then.
What do you want, Frog? Fine, if you must. You never seem to be able to make up your mind.
Now you just shut the hell up. Anything is edible now. Ooh. Reduces friction on belly slides. That would make me go real fast. I mean, I guess I've been having lots of trouble with health, so like maybe I can just turn everything edible and then get health from it? I'll give it a try. Yeah.
When everything is edible, why don't you just eat your words? Do you want to adjust your trinkets?
Oh, I see. It's just... Earn coins when using your tongue. Use less stamina. There we go. Yeah, you did. Yeah, it's very collectathon, but it's got Prince of Persia wall running, straight up, and yeah, and all the if you remember, what was it, Iggy's Wrecking Balls? Oh, and Chameleon Twist. What is going on there? Don't know what that was about. Whoops. That was no friggin' bueno. I'm about to die. Oh, yep. Okay. Let's give this another try.
You're strong for a frog. How about another go?
Oops. There we go. That's what I intended to do. Ooh. Intimidating. Oh, right. Yeah, you can't open doors, but it's not like a broken thing about the game, which is a lot of fun. Didn't I? Oh, right. It's the long jump is what I'm thinking of. Here we go. Again. Uno más. There we go. wonder if I'm just supposed to be over here. Or if I'm supposed to, like, sneak up and slit his throat. Ah, I see. I was trying not to go back there. Okay. How's this? Pretty good. Whoopsie. Okay, so if there's nothing over there. Fuck. You better not follow me in here. I don't think you can, but what do you mean? Oh. Well, that didn't work out the same way that I was hoping. Okay, so how do I do this again? Oh, right. I gotta do a whole thing here. Okay, I think. There we go. How do I reconcile this then? Let's see if this works. Nope. Not even close. guess it's close enough.
Hey!
Darn. Whose footprints are these?
Yeah! Ooh!
Whoop.
Ooh!
Close enough.
Whoop! Whoosh! Whoop!
I don't care if it's heavy. Do you think we pay you to relax?
That's my stupid stupid butthead, Jackson. He's second in command of the Gully Gang. See that elevator he's on? It's the only way into the Gully HQ.
Now, I'm going up to meet with Jolene.
So that she doesn't steal my man.
This isn't all packed up by the time I get back. There's gonna be hell to pay.
That elevator is the only way into Gully HQ, so you'll have to find a way to bring it back down.
Guess I can just eat one of these. Yo.
What do you want, frog? Then back off, would you?
You're the one who called me into this horrible place. You absolute buffoon. Is it a dragonfly?
Pretty neat flying bug. Looks like a fluttering piece of colorful metal. A dragonfly, I think. Yo.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Tactical espionage action. Let him burn. Oh. Okay. Come on. Yeah.
Woohoo!
Woohoo. while it's full. Ugh. Yeah. Ouch. Oh, heavens. So, we can talk about the concept of spirit ecology, and I can make notes. Yes, we were going to talk about that. Sorry, I got distracted. Now, yeah, originally, I remember we were talking about... we were talking about the whole concept altogether, and I think we got briefly into the aesthetic. I do think that there's a little bit of something that we could absolutely work with is the fact that on paper the narrative aesthetic is very it's you did the thing. Oh, yes, you did. Congratulations, by the way. Free yourself up. Do not let yourself do not let yourself crumble under the weight of responsibilities to places that ultimately do not care about you and that, as a result, you do not care about. Yes, I say selfishly. Oh, baby. Can I get this? No. But, flip side. Oh, for heaven's sake. How am I going to reconcile this? Oh. What? Why? Why? I went too far. Fair. Yeah, let's... Yeah, if you want to yap about it, there's nothing wrong with that. If Discord works for you. Just gotta... Wait a second. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Hold up. I will. There we go. Let's find out if this works. You can mute the Twitch stream if you want. Hello. Oh, it's going to do the thing, isn't it? Let me double check that my audio devices are... Okay, mine say they are fine. Just in case I've set... nope. How about now? Oh, yeah, there we go. It does say that I'm speaking now. Oh my god, Pearl is filthy. Okay, how about now? Does it say that... Okay, so I am still speaking on stream. Good. And on Discord. Good. Does not say anything of you. I hear nothing. Alyssa, I must reiterate, are you, is your, oops, your speaker device, your output device on Discord, is it set to your headset or is it set to, like, some sort of nonsense, like your TV or something? Hello? continue to hear nothing. Where did that come from? I mean, obvious choice, I guess.
Another slot. Do you want to adjust your trinkets?
Kalukale! Ooh, yeah. Alyssa, where are you?
Now we're in the gully warehouse. I'll be on lookout duty, so you take my camera. This, you can take pictures of anything suspicious. Go ahead, grab it. Before you go off, try taking a picture of me to make sure you know how to use it. Perfect! You're a natural. Now you need to search the warehouse for evidence.
I cannot hear you. No.
I'm sure we'll find something worth taking a photo of.
Let me...
Stolen goods, forged documents, evil plans, that kind of thing.
You'll have to, in your Discord voice and video settings, yeah, just provided that your input or your microphone and speaker or input and output settings are both have your device labeled, then everything should be working fine. You might have to choose a different one and go back if it's a matter of your headset sort of not kicking in the first time, but that only happens to me sometimes.
Get looking, and remember, you can always get your camera on the equipment screen.
Oh, you're on mobile. Are you earbuds or phone speaker? Okay, so earbuds. What the? Are your earbuds absolutely broken as hell?
Look around and take foot. I'll stay here and fix. Don't forget, I lug that thing down here. I want to make sure we use it.
Everything's connected. Good. Maybe I will. Maybe we should disconnect from the call, both of us. I'll try and end the call, and then we'll try again. All right, it only lets me disconnect and not end the call. See, I may have to. Okay, there we go. Now let's try again. Hello, hello?
I've been here the whole time.
Sam Reich. I'm honored. Okay.
You can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you. How about stream? Let's see. Try speaking briefly.
Hello.
Seems as though you're on the stream. Great.
Oh, gross.
It's supremely not.
I mean, I can hear myself echoing back.
Oh yes, you may want to.
I've already muted the stream.
Oh, you have muted the stream. I've got you.
Already muted.
Oh, hold on a second. I know what's going on. Give me a quick second. Okay, how about now? Now you're not? Okay, great. Interesting. Now you're not coming through the stream. Yes, but how about now? Do you hear yourself now?
Hello. Yes.
You do. Okay. There's something. I'm sure I can. Oh, wait. I know what to do. Need to add a source. Audio output capture. Discord. It is voice. How about now?
I've been here the whole time. I don't hear myself.
Fantastic. Okay, great. I'm just going to turn that to like yay much. And then I'll have to find out how the stuff.
I'm so glad that I can pave the way for others.
Me too. You know what? Me too. Okay, great. So we were talking about your incredible game idea, story idea rather. What? It's, to be honest, it's a story idea. It's a lifestyle idea. No, I'm kidding.
Lifestyle. Okay, well, so I have a GPT open, and we're gonna put. I'm currently. Have I read it? No. Is it very short? And I could have read it a long time ago. Yeah. But I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait. Hang. I'm gonna add a GIF to it. and here's what I want to talk about. About different kinds. Okay, wait. Actually, can we talk about this right now? That's actually what I want to talk about. The music. The music is so nostalgic.
Oh yes, for this game, yeah. For Big Hops.
Oh yeah, it's on my wish list. I'm really excited to play it when I can. It seems smooth.
It seems what, sorry?
Smooth. The mechanics.
Oh, yes. It's really quick. It's really like, what do you call it?
Like, to me, it's like, of course, having not played it, but it's like, it reminds me of like N64, like 3D graphics.
Yes.
Like that level of responsiveness.
Yes, it's super duper responsive, and the animations are so good. It's all like squash and stretch.
I'm really excited to play it.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear what you think about it, because it's really magical.
Just magical.
Just magical.
Just magical. But yeah, the music too, just I enjoy hearing it. It is very nostalgic.
Me too. I think whoever did the music did a great job. There's of course not enough Snake Eater in it, but I can live without that for now.
Oh my god. Whenever I think of Snake Eater, I always think of Haley.
Oh, really?
Because of that, like, yes, because she was just like, I need to show you something, and I was like, okay, and she proceeded to like run out into the fucking wilderness. Wait, can I swear on stream?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure. But
I'll let you know if there's ever like an E for everyone stream.
Perfect. But yeah, she proceeded to be just like, I need to show you something. I was like, okay. And then she brought me out, like, while she's playing, right? She picks up a snake, she fucking eats it, like, as Snake, right? And then she's just like, goes to the screen where, like, it's a general screen where you see him and like inventory, whatever, and then she starts like spinning him around super fucking fast, and then he pukes.
Yep. Oh, what a brilliant fucking game.
But so fucking Haley.
Yeah, I would say so.
So fucking Haley. Yeah. She's just like, I gotta show you something. I was like, okay.
I miss whatever was wrong with her.
Honestly, and everything that's right with her. I miss her so much. Like, even now I could message her and then she'll like respond to me when she responds to me, but like, yeah. I watched like a good number of games like where I would not really play because of like several reasons. Like, not because I don't like the game, but mostly because like I'm not gonna get good at it, and I like watching people play games that I'm not very good at.
Right. Yeah.
So like I never would have really played Solid Snake, and she's just like, I need to show you something, and she just like rips this fucking snake out of the fucking wilderness and eats it, like skins it and fucking eats it, and then spins like him around and then makes him puke. I was just like, of course, this is what you wanted to show me.
Of course, this is what you love about it.
That's like, if you were to ask her, like, it wouldn't even be like what she loves about it. It's just like a nice little fucking perk.
It's so great.
It's so great. It's like, I need to show you something. I was like, okay. But like, honestly, like, one of my favorite things about Haley is that when she was playing like GTA, she was just like,
oh no.
Oh, you say oh no, but hold your fucking horses, okay? She was just like, yeah, like, I'm just like playing some like GTA, and I was like, okay. And then what she does is like, she gets in and she's looking at her like, she gets like, she's like up out of bed, she's like looks at her stocks like in game, and then she like leaves her apartment, and then goes down to her like red car that she had. I don't even know what it was, but like her red car, and she's going the speed limit everywhere. And just listening to the radio and always obeying the law and the traffic laws and everything like that. Like, I mean,
it is. Oh man, I just love that.
I know. Oh, like, she's just like straight up just like living her fucking life. Like, she's not like picking up hookers on the side of the street or anything like that. She's just like, yeah, I'm gonna check my stocks, and then maybe I'm gonna go do some missions, and I'm gonna do the speed limit the whole way. And I was just like, Haley,
What do you want, Frog? Then
This
back
is
off,
so
would ya?
fucking wild for GTA. You're in a sandbox world and you choose a regular life.
By not choosing violence, you have chosen violence.
Yeah, that's like, I think that's like one of my top tier like Haley stories. It's just like, of all the things that you can do in GTA, this is it.
It's such, you know what it makes me think is like, this, here's this, here's this kid with ADHD. Here's what happens when we prescribe them Ritalin. And then it's just like the two modes of Haley's brain just by default.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I know that like my friendship with Haley has like largely contributed to my ability to dig deep into brain rot, and I love that about myself. Like
Yep.
love it. I love it when people match my energy, and it's like I've trained for this.
Finally, someone can match my freak.
Oh, thank God. That's truly what it is. It doesn't matter who I meet. I'm just like I'll say something random and then they match me. Like I just like something so small. But there's like this one guy that he was a technician in another department, and we're talking to each other. I never see my technicians from like the chest down. I never do. One day I stand up and then I look down and I was just like, his name is Rook. Love Rook. He was like one of my favorite technicians to ever talk to until he decided to live his dream of becoming a locksmith. And he left like a year or two ago. And I stand up and I look down. I've ever seen, and I said, "You're wearing cowboy boots. You wear cowboy boots?" And then he's just like, "Yep, every day, steel toes." And then I clasped my hands together and I said, "I see you different now."
Oh.
And then he clasped his hands together and he looked back at me and he said, "I love that for us." But like, I loved Rook so much because like on the drop of a fucking hat, every single time that we would see each other, like he wasn't with me that day, but like if we ever saw each other just like on a fucking whim, we would literally drop everything that was in our hands. Like if we were carrying something, just like drop it from our hands and then proceed to do a like best out of 3 rock paper scissors battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, like why? Just cause. We, like, it wasn't even something that we decided on, we just did it.
Honestly, fair.
Like, there was one day, I just happened to be, like, leaving the office, and he was leaving in his truck to, like, go home, and he stopped in the middle of the parking lot, and we locked eyes, and then I threw my bag on the ground, and then he put his truck in park, and then jumped out of his truck, and then we proceeded to do a rock paper scissors battle. And his his helper that was with him, the other people that were present had no fucking idea what was going on, but we did.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, right? We never fucking agreed onto this, but it just started happening.
It really does help to have someone to do that with. just to like, I don't know. There's something about it, man.
I'll also add this to it. I guess he started making notes. He started making notes on my rock paper scissors game, and when he quit, he actually opened up his document that included my rock paper scissors game that he kept notes about, and I was just like, I was unwell I was emotionally unwell. Like, you don't know me. Shut up. You don't know me. Shut up.
do not presume to know my intent.
Honestly.
Ugh.
Selfishly, I know that I have joined this thing because we're supposed to talk about spirits. However,
I fucking dare you to follow up that whatever.
I have reached a good part of my conversation with the other coordinator for rescue that I am involved with, and I'm currently updating the notes because I did not think she would respond that fast, but yet here we are.
Well, tell you what, I think... Chat, I think she's making it up.
Fair. That is very fair.
Nah, let's see here. Oh my god. No idea what I'm doing, not even one little bit in this game, but it is so much fun. Let's see. So you were in... Sorry, you're talking about you're in a conversation with the other coordinator from the rescue, right?
Yeah. So it actually works out because I said, like, hey, like, things are really busy with work, which is true. We're currently transitioning, like, at work, with me, with all of my responsibilities and giving those things away. Then after that, I need to take on stuff from my manager for project work. So, yep. Okay, I've done enough. I'll do more tomorrow.
Fair. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. There we go. So what is the plan going forward for your... Is it just like a... Are you assuming a smooth exit from the group, or
no? I still want to basically I was really honest with my messages to her and being just like, hey, like the things that I was telling you about when it comes to like onboarding like new people and everything.
Yeah.
And she was just like, yeah, I agree. And I was like, great. Like, this is why, like, I had my ideas with, like, connecting with the leadership team and everything like that. And she was just like, yeah, I thought those were great ideas. And I was like, okay, great. I would still like to pass those on and also, like, be able to help with those things because I'm quite good with, like, being able to organize and ideas. So, yeah, and she was just like, yeah, reach out anytime. Probably talk to her one of these days after, like, later in the evening type of thing. So I would still like to do it. Like, I still want to like pass on something. I just like I just don't have the mental capacity right now to like continue shoveling people into things where I know there's not a lot of opportunity. You know?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I'm excited. Like, it's reality is that it's like somebody else can do what I'm currently doing. But I like for what I do to be more meaningful. And I know that I have that to offer. And there's so many great people who are part of the organization. And I just hope that I can offer something, or that there's something that we can work on, but I can't continue doing what I'm currently doing right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is, yeah, and that's bottom line, right? So I'm just like, the conversation was actually a lot better than I thought it would be, but the previous person that was helping out with the like the role that I was doing prior, she actually reached out and she's doing a lot better now, so she can take that on again. And yeah, so that'll be great, and that will kind of like help me feel selfishly like less guilty. But yeah, I just know that there's more that we can do here, and like thoughts and ideas about it. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'll chat with her within the next couple days about like steps that we can do for helping out, trying to streamline a few things. At least that's the hope, right? But we need to have a greater conversation. So
yeah, 100%.
Anyway, yeah, so that's cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
So you said you have the GDD open.
I do, and it's been open this whole time, and I'm still thinking about it. And am I heating up pizza pockets right now? Also that, but
Yeah.
but yeah. So here's when you think. So I'm adding to the document. Just like let's like spitball here in a sense of like when you think spirit, what do you think?
I think okay, so if it was broad strokes and you were asking me about spirit, I would say like ghost. However, if you're thinking spirit in the context of like ecology and
let's go.
Like the
the
whole aesthetic, right?
Well, not just the whole aesthetic. Like I'm just like thing is that it's like it's just we're not just talking about like what I'm thinking of. We're talking about like what everybody, you know?
Well, here's where my mind goes. So my mind goes to a few places, starting with ghost, which in a lot of East Asian and some Mediterranean cultures, ghosts tend to become like deified in their afterlife, right? And they become like responsible for a part of the world, and that's where their spirit goes, right?
Like, are you meaning in like the general, or are you meaning like a small part as like, oh, like somebody from my ancestry is like experiencing some kind of hardship, and I'm able to guide them. Like, because that can contribute to a whole, right? Or like, what kind of whole are we thinking about for the world? In specifically what you're talking about for East Asian and Mediterranean from what you've read, right? Like, obviously, like, where we only know what we've read.
Yeah. Like, thinking about, let me think here. I mean, think about Prometheus, right? Prometheus, just a man.
The man.
Well, I keep forgetting because Prometheus was sort of a blind spot for me for a long time. Was he a demigod or a god, or did he really start out as just a man?
I'm pretty sure. Ooh, that's a question. I'm pretty sure that Prometheus is a demigod.
I think you're right. And
I mean, carry on.
But yeah, the whole thing being that.
I mean, I can look it up. Do you want me to look it up?
I would love that if you don't mind, actually.
Okay, right now.
It'll help me come up with a way to justify why I've brought him up in the first place.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You, stop!
Yeah.
Um.
Hang on, wait.
Yeah.
His father is Apetus. And mother is from the daughters, is one of the 3,000 daughters of the Titan Oceanus, is one, or Simon.
I see.
One of the 3,000 ocean nymphs. So regardless, still not from man, still from like a mythological descent.
Yes. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, let's whether we're talking about like a nymph, like Oceanus, or like essentially there's some kind of descendant of like a mythological person.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Okay. So in his eternal punishment, aka his death for all intents and purposes, because he it's said that he, you know, quote unquote, to this day still suffers this punishment. So in his afterlife,
right,
he becomes the reason that vultures you know, from this certain desert always had a place that they went to. Like all of them went to this place. There seemed to be a hub for vultures, right? So everybody thought like, oh, it seems like, you know, Prometheus was punished for giving us fire, therefore his
and then he is always constantly having like innards torn out, and having like him being disemboweled by vultures over and over again.
Yeah, which was both why vultures always seemed to fly out in the same direction when they flew away, and why they always seemed, why they never seemed hungry. except when starved for like weeks or whatever it was. That was the explanation for why vultures don't need to eat very much. So there's stuff like that. It's like, oh yeah, your death serves as something that the rest of us benefit from.
So,
How much do you want to
don't
adjust
get me
your
wrong,
trinkets?
like where it's coming from at this point is that it's like spirit ecology is always transactional, or where is the thought?
It's that your existence is recycled for a new purpose. So you are no longer you no longer serve man directly. You serve the world either indirectly or directly. You serve the whole of reality as a new form of life, like yokai in Japanese folklore, who they were wronged in life and they become a spirit of a very specific type of vengeance. And it's just like someone had to serve as the framework for how are these people to be punished, that kind of thing. So there's like spirits serve those purposes. Spirits serve the purposes of why don't vultures seem to need to eat ever? Spirits are the explanation. It's why spirits explain so many things in mythology. Is so that there is an explanation for everything, and it involves someone
A recycling of the soul.
being recycled as a new framework, a template by which either a punishment is made or by which by which people understand what is right and wrong, or
And it's like it's like not even necessarily like the original soul, just like whatever it ends up being that they end up being funneled into.
Yeah, 100%. It's all like the folklore of it all, the actual telling of the tale is very how would you say it? The embellishment of the tale, of like the new embellishments that every tale takes on, and how it gets added to or subtracted from over time through the grapevine, that kind of thing, is like, I think where all of it gets its strength, all of its power. Better storytellers make better mythology, make better spirits.
So, in this context, though, is that it's just like, I would argue that, in a sense, that like what you're talking about is that basically, if there's a particular person's soul, maybe an amalgamation of energy spirits that become this this like vengeance, or like a specific of energy is recycled onto the world, that thought or idea, it becomes more powerful as a result of people's belief, like legit Tinkerbell in Peter Pan.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I really dig stuff like that. I think in the context of oh baby, there we go. In the context of spirit ecology as a concept, not necessarily like the like before we even get to the game, there's the storytelling aspect of it. I think that it could benefit from in the background there being a little bit of an implication that certain spirits, certain deities, certain demons, whatever, fairies, etc., are more powerful the better the story is that's told about them. I don't know that that's necessarily like universally true. Maybe it's like it's just something to put.
But now the only thing that I would have to say is that what I would contend is that, and actually what I would very much argue is that the belief that people have in them doesn't necessarily change what that energy or spirits do, right?
No,
it's like
certainly not.
People, like it doesn't necessarily like alter how they go about their business. However, their belief can make that more powerful, and it can end up in positive or negative effects as a result of people's like pouring their like energy, their like, and just in general, like just straight up energy into that concept, you know?
What I'm thinking of is less belief and more
praise, like actual like
it could be I think it's mere I think it's the what do you call it? Not the mention, but the context in which they're mentioned. You know how like in you know how people give weight to the Macbeth curse in theater?
Yeah.
And it's not so much that people believe it, it is that you're not supposed to mention Macbeth in the context of a theater, just as like a superstition. Even if you don't believe it, you don't do it. There are stage plays, again going back to Japan, actually, like I forget if they're called kabuki shows, kabuki theater, but the ones where people don like I think that's comedy. No, because there's a type of Japanese traditional theater that people tell grand stories about how, this vengeful woman became a spirit, she became a yokai, and she's the spirit of vengeance against cheaters, or this one is the spirit of vengeance against a flaky husband. There's stuff like that, right? It's the longer,
but what
the more mention.
Sorry, I'll let you finish.
Yeah, the stronger the mention is, and the more stuff they make up about it. I think that's what I'm thinking of. It's not so much that people believe it, it's that the story just got bigger, so the spirit got stronger.
Yeah, so sorry. I'm making notes. But so what I'm talking about is that, like, let's say there is this, in that example, that vengeful spirit, but they become that one thing. But what if there are spirits that add on to it? That there's number vengeful spirit of somebody else that ended up with that same situation, and then they have that similar story, and then they become amalgamated with a yokai that has that name, and there's number 3, and then they have that name. But then that's the thing, is that it's not necessarily about people. What I'm saying is that it's just like, well, what if the strength becomes stronger as a result of the fact that they just kind of tend to amalgamate and become under a same name because that's the only name that people have at that time. And they just happen to.
I think that's really
do you know
good.
what I'm saying?
I think that's really
Right?
good. Like the idea that maybe their strength multiplies or at least gets added to the more similar stories are out there.
And that's the thing is that, like, as I've said, how it's like there are mediums across the world that have discussed when we die, we just kind of like go to the amalgamum, right?
Yeah.
And like the amalgamate, and then
Let's move on. I think I figured out a way for us to get up to the penthouse.
and that ultimately what ends up happening is that it's just like
I guess
they join that amalgamum where they feel, that's where they're drawn to, like that particular vengeful spirit or feeling. And that can be multiple things. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a jaded wife, because it could be even just like a jaded husband as well.
I feel like I can trust you. My name is Joe Jr.
Even somebody that is like
you don't get it. I'm
feeling
Joe Gully.
Vengeful for so many different kinds of reasons, but then they hail under that name because there are people that have prescribed it to that. But ultimately, they came from a different place, and that's just like where the spirit like came from, and then where it was drawn to, and then it becomes stronger as a result of just like that amalgamation of spirits and them on their own, and that energy being drawn to that like presence, and then like feeling of that wanting to exact vengeance.
Yeah.
And it just has that name because it's what we know. But reality is that that's where the folklore came from, and then that name, and then that person that was given that name years ago. But really, it could have been like a jaded and angry man from 100 years ago. That was kind of just like, not as powerful at that time. And then as all of those feelings came together, and then now that is the name in our existence and realm, that we just happen to notice it, you know?
Yeah, I think...
that's kind of what I'm thinking,
Yes. Remind me as well. We were talking about the... I do think that the world building is very critical for it, and that like all of what you've just said is like, I think the direction to go with it, and we can discuss also how to introduce all of that over time, and sort of trickle in the information and how much to
like
throw in where.
Third tier, because if because as you know, I originally had this as a story.
Yeah.
But my is in a game. My brain, because I don't know enough about games, like for game development, but I have a story. So it's just like, I would say if we're talking about game, this is like third tier. This is like you're really digging in, and you're probably on your like third or fourth playthrough, and you actually give a shit about the lore,
Yeah, it's the supplementary texts in Skyrim kind of situation.
Oh my god, I was such a fucking nerd of Skyrim. Corey, I put my little my bookshelf in the home that I made for myself, and every single book that I knew was unique, and collected it, and then I put it on my bookshelf. And I read that shit. Like, did I finish the whole game? Hell no. But have I books? Hell yeah.
The sultry Argonian bard. Man. Yes, all the literature, especially in like Oblivion and Skyrim, it's so good. But yeah, actually, I gotta be right back. I'm going to give Mamo and Pearl their dinner and Mamo his insulin real quick. But I'll.
You're gonna mute me.
I am
Please
going.
mute me.
Yeah, I'll mute you, and I will mute myself as well.
Perfect.
Unmuted. There I am. I have returned.
I mean, I don't know if I was muted. You muted me.
Yes, I was. I muted you on the stream, and then I muted my mic as well.
Hello.
Yes, hello. Oh, where's my camera? There is my camera. Fantastic. Okay. I should stop over here.
You gave Mamo his insulin?
Yes, I did.
Damn, that was fast. He's getting good.
Yeah, he lets me just sort of he's really good at just staying still for long enough that I can tell whether he's about to get uncomfortable or anything. Yeah, he's a good boy.
I mean, we're all ready to do that.
It's true.
I would say the best boy, but I really have best boy here. You.
I don't know
that's
what you
such a
mean.
fun
Mamo
thing.
is the best boy.
What do you want, Frog?
Oh no, I got the best boy right
Back
here.
off,
Poe.
would you?
Oh, you're the best boy.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't let you let you get away with that.
Oh, and we got Hef. Hef is the best boy.
I can't let you be spreading misinformation on my stream.
Win. Win. Hello, baby.
And she came on my stream. She came on my stream and she said he's the best boy, and I told her you are fake news.
Now, here's the thing: is that like you get to be just like, oh yeah, I have the best boy, and then you have Pearl. She's the best girl. So it's just like for me, I have two of the best.
Now,
It's hard. It's a hard life because whenever I say boy, and both of them look at me, and it's like I'm only talking about one of you.
it's the hard knock life for us.
Truly.
Just absolutely winning this lockpick by a technicality. So dumb. Now, where were we? We were. Oh yes, you. So I'll probably read the GDD later, but.
Oh no, I know where to go from here. Don't you worry.
Do you now?
I do. So, with the concept that both of us have in mind as a spirit that has a particular name throughout history, in legends and everything, that spirit is an amalgamation of spirits over time, and the name has been given due to human influence, and the stories they tell add to other spirits that are human being drawn to that energy / name or origin to death in the long run.
Yeah. I really like. I really love that direction.
So,
I think that and here's the thing I was going to say up top here is that while some people would understandably prescribe a visual aesthetic of like Studio Ghibli because of Spirited Away and Howl's Moving Castle. I do think that a more vaguely realistic, vague realism, not like photorealism, but like vague realism, would be really sick for such an idea.
For me, it's somewhere between the playability without too much, like not all of the complications of Monster Hunter, but with the similar aesthetic to Ori.
I'm sure that's where our last piece of evidence.
Yeah, sort of a, how would I describe it? It's got sort of an abstract. Yeah, that's actually.
Ori is very like goth.
Yeah, it does have like a goth vibe to it. It's very silhouetted.
I don't think it would do well, but we're talking about aesthetics. We're talking about concept. So here's the thing. Now, here's when I talk about the direction of things to go. Let's talk about names. Names or concepts of spirit that you could see that fall in that category that we just.
Now, do we want to go full new universe type situation where this is the vibe is based on mythology that we're familiar
about
with?
Final concept. We're just talking about like spitballing of things that we think of off the top of our heads. Like for example, like the hook man, like the man with the hook, like lovers.
Yeah. Let me think here. If we're thinking, so you're thinking like totally new names, right?
So tired of managing all this.
Not even names, just like concepts.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It doesn't even have to be vengeful. It could be like stupid, and that like Eros is like, you know, in of itself. So it's like whatever, right? But like other concepts of Eros, like an imp. Like Eros is like kind of an imp.
If one more thing goes wrong,
I can hear
Jackson,
the game in the
this better
background.
be
That's so
good.
funny.
I'm so sorry.
This better be good. Yeah, this better
what's
be
wrong
good.
now?
Wrong now.
Sis, there have been sightings of Junior around HQ again. They think he's trying something.
It sounds like
We are
Joshua
HQ.
Tomar. He sounds so much like
Well,
Josh Tomar.
Oh, it's just like spitballing of like concepts where it's just like off the fucking dome, like just
I
things
think like
that you can think of.
Yeah, spirits. I think like, and some I think would be good, like nature spirits that were never people, that are like primordial from before people, but like there would be hierarchies of like what's a primordial spirit, what's a secondary, or like I don't know what to call a secondary spirit to the primordials and stuff like that.
Nature spirits that are like something where it's like, for me, of course, like somebody that falls in the realm of like environmentalism, where it's just like the earth is suffering, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like wetlands spirits.
Yeah.
Like
yes.
what is suffering right now? Wetlands. The fucking, even just like fresh water.
Yeah, the spirits that speak up on behalf of like
the cryosphere.
Yeah.
Like the like old boreal forest.
Oh yes.
Boreal forest. the like more old growth, like tropical forest, like the Amazon. Um, like we're thinking the
Oh, I think the spirit of the first tree would be a really good one.
the first what?
The first tree.
Ooh.
And it's, it speaks
I mean,
for all the old growth.
that as a concept is very sexy, but reality is that like when it comes to like again for me I don't come from a like for this concept of like one. I come from as a concept of like all becomes the one. So it's like so it's just like you can have the one that speaks for all, but it's the only one that's left. And that's it.
Yeah, if we're going for like that would be.
And that's truly the saddest thing. Like have you heard those like those songs from those like passerine birds, like passerines that like birds that are songbirds, where it's just like they literally they cry out and they sing their songs to a mate that they will never ever meet because they are the last ones left.
Yeah. I think those are the ones that Werner Herzog had the documentary about, and he is in his famous speech where he believes they no longer sing, they just screech in pain.
And that's the thing though, is that like we say screech in pain, but that's like such a human thing. But like when it comes to like just a natural bird that's just trying to find its mate and just living amongst its life, and that there are so many of us human beings where we live across this and we never feel like we can find our mate because we feel like we put out what we can and yet we don't find that person, and yet we're surrounded by people being like, we have the same, we have arms, we have legs, we have the simological, like a similar morphology, right? But we don't have the same song.
Yeah.
And that's the difference, is that it's just like we can talk about pain, but that's a very human thing where we're do you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
yeah.
Can we say that they're in pain, or that they're just doing what they feel that they're supposed to be doing, where they're trying to find connection? And also at the same time, as I have to say, is that part of songs, especially when it comes to passerines, like song singing birds, is that there's the male and the female, and that there's there's a part of the brain, I forget what it's called, it's like RCA or something like that, but basically in females it's a lot smaller, whereas in males it's a lot larger. So then males, they have that crystalline song where they're able to create that sound, and they have their songs. Like you think of like a male robin. A male robin, you'll fucking find them. They'll fucking find them everywhere. They'll see them at the top of somebody's house. You'll see them at the highest point of a fucking tree, and they'll be screaming at the top of their damn lungs. They're blah 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 blah. And then there's females. Females, what they do is what is called a call. They don't sing, they do a call, and they just don't have that part of their brains developed because they're not supposed to really be doing that. So what male birds do is that it serves a dual purpose. Not only does it say, hey, I am looking for a female, it also says, this is my territory.
Yeah.
is my territory. This is territory that I'm holding. And if you want to step into my territory, you're going to get the fucking business. So it's a dual purpose, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's just like, if we're like, I would like to contend that, where it's just like, I would say that it's just like, if we're going to talk about like the Song of Pain, I would bring that back, because I agree with it. I agree with that take, because there are so many people that really need to fucking hold on to the fact that we need to get our shit together, because there are so many different animals that are going extinct as a result of anthropogenic bullshit. However, at the end of it all, that animal's doing what it's supposed to. It's holding its territory, and it's also calling for a mate. But to say that it's painful would be, we're putting that on.
Prescribing our knowledge of the depressing reality onto their hopeful song.
Yeah, exactly. And which is good. It's good because, like, people will cry and they'll feel very sad.
Well,
And maybe they'll be just like, oh, I care. Like, I care about the fact we, like, you know, that we have, like, a problem with our environment and that we need to do something about that. Sure, fine. I'll lean into that. But ultimately, like, a line song from, like, a fit male is, it serves a dual purpose. It's also other purposes as well, right?
Do you think that will translate? Do you think that should translate as a the vibe of the spirit world is not sad, it is just lots,
it just is. It just is.
Yeah, it's just a lot of communication and
yes.
our knowledge that it's not reaching the other side is what's sad.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That is exactly what I'm trying to say, is that that is ecology. That is literally the heart of ecology. That is the heart of evolution. That is the heart of biology, is that there are so many things that happen a lot all the time, and we want to make it be something meaningful, but sometimes, honestly, which really should be the answer to everything, is that sometimes it just is the way it is.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful in itself. And I remember years ago when I talked to people, like, literally just having casual conversation. More often than not, I would ask a question and it'd be just like, oh, why do you like that? And people would get angry at me. Like, human beings would get angry with me and be just like, essentially just like, why are you looking for that? That it's not that deep. You know, back when people, like, before people said it's not that deep.
Yeah.
Like, because we're older, right? But, like, they would have their own way of saying, like, it's just like, why are you so analytical? And it's just like, asking a question, that, like, why are you so self-conscious? Like, back the fuck up. Are you okay?
I'm up to
You know?
first.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's literally what it is. I was just asking a question. Like, if you can't answer a question about why you like thing, then that's like a you problem, not me problem. Like, and it just means that I haven't thought about it that much. And you could have just said that and maybe thought about it later, but instead you decided to make it about me and that I'm the asshole for asking the goddamn question. Are you okay?
Yeah, the level
like,
of
are
offense,
you okay?
The level of offense really speaks to a degree of insecurity and
legit, and it's just like
unwillingness to engage with the discussion
with themselves. Yeah, with discussion, but like, and that's the thing, not just discussion, but with themselves. And that's like the whole entire point, is that it's just like, it's okay to like.
Yeah.
Also okay to explore the reason why you like something. And just because I happen to be the trigger for, like, asking that question, why do you have to be such a fucking dick about it?
No kidding. Yeah.
Listen. So that's like the whole fucking thing. is that
I was tracking
all of these things are happening
That's a
all the
relief.
time, all the fucking time. People want to try to prescribe and believe that evolution is this perfect thing. Like, I remember when I was talking to my one friend that's in he's like an anthropologist, and him and I were talking about like the state of society and whatnot several years ago, and I said we're social evolution, and then he put his hand up and said, well, I want to contend about evolution. And then he said his piece, and then I said, whoa, I need to stop you. Here's the thing. The thing about evolution is that it's not perfect. It's just what happens.
Yeah. There was a process by which the dominant trait was decided through natural selection, and
that's it.
It resulted in a massive shift over a massive amount of time.
That's it. That's literally all it is, and that's what evolution is. Even for us,
the fact that thought you were up to
human beings,
Jackson,
we don't perceive our nose.
Pleasure.
Like you can.
I know just what to do.
You have to actually think about it to actually see your nose right now. But it's literally because of the fact that our eyes, like in the bottom fucking corners of it, we've literally learned to just ignore it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's just part of it. The fact that we can't see like other fucking colors that marine animals can. Yeah, that's just part of it because of the fact that, because mammals came from like barely even being able to see fucking anything as they bury down fucking deep.
Did you just
by
flush
like
that froggy down the toilet?
By like at this point in time, how we see evolutionary came from is because like during all of those evolutionary stages of, we're going through like an extinction event, and there's not a whole lot to go around on the surface. There's a lot of things that are dying that I can't hunt anymore. I'm gonna bury down. I'm gonna hibernate. I'm gonna, try to escape the things that are happening. And then as a result, we just lost our ability to be able to perceive certain.
Yeah. What was I going to say earlier about spirit ecology? Oh yes, the introduction of the. Are we still thinking that? I do agree. If so, I'm all for the idea that there is a sort of flipped reality for the spirits to live in compared to the physical realm, I guess, material plane type situation. Do we think that's still the case for spirit ecology?
Because it is happening all the time. We just don't see it because we don't feel it. Because we don't try to reach into it and try to, feel into. Again, this is more of like a North American perspective, whereas like you have even people from like Mexico doing like Dias los Muertos.
Yeah.
Like they have their ancestors that come to visit. They put out food for them, like, within that period. And you have like people that like over east, like on the east side planet, where they, whatever, I'm not going to get into it because I will just sound like a fucking idiot, but you know what I mean, right? Like, yeah. It's just like English is the language of commerce, and we live in now and here, and we live in colonialism because we like came to stolen land, and we're our ancestors on this land, and we're far the fuck away, and if anything, our ancestors are immigrants, right? Like, it's just, we're so fucking far removed from it. It's not hard to imagine that for at least me, that we look to try to reach into these things and try to figure these things out because we feel so far removed from it. Don't get me wrong. There are people that are just like, I don't care, but...
And yeah, and a lot of the like indigenous traditional depictions of, you know, traditional what do you call it? Not like, well, I guess like festivals, rituals, depictions of spirits and historical mythology and all that stuff, I think has a lot of weight in any sort of media that talks about spirits and spiritualism, and like and especially if we're gonna go down the road of like a game about communicating with spirits on a level that like other humans can't. That's I think there. Oh yeah, I was gonna bring up in the GDD for spirit ecology. I brought up a couple of possible sources for what I'm imagining for like when the main character is communicating with the spirit realm and spiritual plane and stuff like that. There are two games that come to mind: Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, where he can shift between, like, physically the environment is the same, but he can't encounter, or he can't perceive the people on one side when he's in the other, and vice versa. And like enemies appear on one side that he doesn't see on the other. But like just the vibe of like one is a whole other reality that exists in the same environment. That's Legacy of Kain versus Murdered Soul Suspect, which is not an amazing example of a game, but it does have like, oh, he's a spirit and he is in the same environment as the people, but he can perceive them, they can't perceive him, and he can perceive both them and the other spirits at the same time, but he can like tell them apart. I'm wondering if you have a perspective on which of those would be more fitting for the game there.
Not what you wanted.
Are you kidding me? That goes right to who knows what he heard or saw here. You lousy.
Hang on, wait. I have to do something.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, it's a volunteer thing. I really, God, I was really hoping I didn't have to do this away.
Ooh, you must
However,
be
they
feeling. Maybe you'll listen to me now that you've seen a bit of the real world.
All good.
You can't trust anyone out here. I just want to remind you that this airship parts quest you're on is a dead end. Your only way home is to help me find Dark Drips. I'll let you get back to whatever this is.
I still have the camp maybe. If I get this evidence to the council, they can help with my airship part. Yep. Woohoo! Up. Yep. Yo. Up. Woo.
What am I gonna do here? Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh wow, it only gives you 2? Wow. Okay, great. Good heavens. I don't know that my kung fu is going to fix the situation. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Not quite. Forgot about the energy thing. Okay, great. Let's figure this out. There we go. Completely by accident, but nonetheless, some kind of skill, I'm sure. Oops. Not bad. Pretty good, actually. Great. Okay. We're getting there, I think. Ooh, blast doors. Okay. Oh, hello. So stupid. Ooh, okay. Why would I want this? I see. Forgot to yeet.
Okay.
Yes, welcome back.
Ah, I did the thing. I am possibly free. Well, hang on, wait. I need to free myself.
Did
Okay,
it bring me
now
so
I am
far?
free. Okay, I'm done now. I'm so sorry. What was your question again? About,
we were, oh yes, in our first couple of talks about spirit ecology, we talked briefly about the transition of, like, we agreed that the main character, whoever they are, would be would still exist in the real world when communicating with the spirit world, and they would just see the spirit world instead of the real world. But I was asking about your perspective on whether it would be more. There's two references that I have for that. There's Legacy of Kain's Soul Reaver, where he does shift between two realities, but he sees, you know, one set of people in one world and one set of people in the other world, enemies in one, and that kind of thing. Whereas in Murdered Soul Suspect, he's just a dead guy. He can see the real world. He can see the spirit world. They're all layered on top of each other, but he can only communicate with the spirit world, the ghost world, really. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't play that game. The closest that I came to was Silent Hill, is what I said.
Who's paying you for this? Do you?
Yes. However,
I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah. However, in the Silent Hill example, because people,
they go away.
Yeah, they pretty much all do go away, and then they exist only in the nightmare world versus, like.
Here's the thing, though, is that what I also said is that when it comes to the spirit world, is that technically when it comes to the spirit world, again, as they say, like mediums across, like all across the world, they all say the same thing, that it's like time is not linear, that time is happening all the time.
Yeah.
And that for us in our realm, that we understand that we only understand the one singular linear path, and it might go one way or another way or fucking whatever and different paths, and we go upon that one path. However, in the spirit realm, that we go and that we switch. So then, as I was saying, with like, as you progress through the story, and that as you build your tree, because I was talking about it being an RPG,
Yeah.
that you're able to manipulate your own time, and that you become better at being able to manipulate your own time and become more conscious of that realm of time is happening all the time, and that kind of doesn't exist, and that everything is happening all at the same time. And then it's kind of like a Majora's Mask thing where it resets. However,
that was another thing too, where I was going to ask if there was a mechanic of time sensitivity sometimes that you had to take advantage.
Shit, I didn't answer your question. It's more like when we talk about time. So it's just like, for example, when you talk about like enemies being perceived, but I didn't even talk about like there's enemies, of course, but there's also just like other beings or people, right? So it's just like every once in a while, like especially as you build your spirit, your tree, your not necessarily, well, I guess you could call it your spirit tree.
Sure.
That you're able to start perceiving things that you never did before when you first got there. You start to see people that they exist, and even just like, not even just like people, but you can also perceive things within your surrounding. Like in the past, you weren't really able to see that bush. But now, as you start to develop more of your intuition and everything, and starting to develop more of your surroundings and being able to ground yourself within the spirit realm, but again, these things are happening in parallel with our regular existence.
Yeah, attuning yourself to the perception of certain things that normally you shouldn't be able to see as a mortal being, right?
But then at the same time, this doesn't mean you're special. Obviously, you're special because, as Flash would say, saying everybody is special means that nobody is.
Yeah.
Which is true, right? Because we can all develop skills, and that's the point, right? So, like, on your path, there are times where it's just like, okay, I run into this person. I'm just like, holy fucking shit. I can see somebody. I can see an actual person for the first time, but they can't see you.
Right, yes.
And then there are times where you run into people and it's just like, holy fucking shit. Like, they can see me and I can see them and we're talking to each other. And that's pretty cool. And that's almost akin to like, I saw you in a dream.
Yes, yeah.
What I mean, right? And it's just like, that's about as close as you can get. And like, it's like ethereal, It's just truly otherworldly.
Yeah.
And I would say that's about as much as I would go when it comes to like, can you perceive enemies? Sure, but you can also perceive other things as well. Like, it's truly almost like, I would say that the world is more sandbox than get on the train track,
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I'm thinking. I know we talked briefly about Ni no Kuni and how it's mostly, aside from the combat in it, it's mostly a help people and be nice to each other game.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I do really like that vibe. Of course, I am trash at Ni no Kuni.
So chill. So chill. It's just like it's truly the end result is that like the only reason why you become the hero of the story is because you decide to be. But besides that, you can just be a person.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it leans into the realm of cozy game territory, but not in a way that's been overtread.
And it has
I feel like cozy is, I would say, like, the vision that I have, or like, oh damn, I just realized my headset died.
Oh shit.
I don't even know if you can hear me.
I thought there was
anymore,
something going on. Okay, I see what happened.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello, can you hear me well?
I can hear you quite well.
Perfect. But yeah, I would say that, like, call it like a cozy game.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking Animal Crossing.
Yes.
And like Stardew Valley, but it's like,
yeah.
No, I truly am more leaning to like the shocks of like Silent Hill.
Yeah, I do think that there's an element of call it, whether we can call it horror or like discomfort maybe.
Definitely needs to be discomfort.
Yeah. I do think that's important.
This is why it's like, for me, why I said it was like more of a story versus like I would love for it to be a game, but what it boils down to is that it's just like, it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, exactly. It's no game is supposed to be for everybody. The ones that it's for, it should be quite nice for, though.
I mean, there is a difference between like the
I'm
general
used to working
public
this place. Work
versus
dried
like,
up when the canyon was finished. Now
do you know
just
what I
lay
mean?
here.
There's like the general public when I talk about like COD. Like COD is really pretty general public. Like I don't give too much of a shit about COD, but yet there are so many people that I fucking know that that still fucking give a shit about COD, and I'm like, really? That surprises me.
Yeah.
To me, that's general public enough. Like it grabs enough people, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, the how would I describe it? I do think that a lot of cozy games deserve the
Stardew Valley is pretty general public.
Yeah, I think well deserved as well.
Yeah.
And I think, you know what? What game am I thinking of? Graveyard Keeper. It's not an amazing. Well, it's not my favorite. Rather, it is. I mean, lots of games are amazing and just simply aren't my favorite. Obviously, releasing a game itself is amazing. But Graveyard Keeper, it wasn't my favorite of the cozy game genre, but it had a real uncomfortable dichotomy to it that I think you would really dig. It's also really short, so you could probably watch a long play of it and get the gist. And that's I think I don't think it's the vibe we're going, or like that you're probably going for.
No, you're
but,
just giving an example of a cozy game.
Yeah, exactly. But it has like it has a little bit of discomfort in it. Like you don't know how much there's a morose, morbid quality to it that I think a game about spirits, especially in a world that's so jaded and cynical about spiritualism, a game like Spirit Ecology could take advantage of the uncomfortable quality of something like that. Not like dismantling corpses or anything like that, but like, having a similar grit to it, like, hey, this requires some the job actually does require some elbow grease. It's not all going to be sunshine and roses. And that's
if you recommend the game, I will play it if you feel that it is similar.
I don't think you need to play it. I think you'd be probably content watching a brief long play of it, just to see what the bits that make you uncomfortable about it is all I'm trying to get at is like, yeah, there are bits
What's
of it.
What's uncomfortable? You're not talking about the gameplay, right?
No, it's like the
concepts.
Yeah, the concepts themselves. The part of some of the mechanics are like, oh, you're doing this to get supplies, and some of the supplies are human remains, which is, again, not what I'm saying we should do. It is something that gives a vibe of like, yeah, well, in that situation, they would have to, let go of their dainty
their humanity or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. The bits of your humanity that require you to forget about the morbidity of some things.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I'm trying to get across, is that yeah, there are games that have achieved that gritty discomfort before, but for different purposes and to different effect.
Yo, like honestly, this is like barely relatable at all. But you've played Cult of the Lamb, right?
I still have not. No. I am told that it would be exactly my shit, but
I love Cult of the Lamb.
yeah, I still haven't gotten around to it. I don't own it on any of my platforms yet, which is why. So I'll get around to it eventually, though. I've got it on one of my
Please
wish
do.
lists.
You can do co-op with it. You can do co-op.
Wait, really?
I actually still haven't done co-op with it, but I'd like to.
Well, you'll be the first person I tell when I actually do pick it up.
Oh, please.
Darn it. I just let myself down in a very big way.
Love that. Also hate that for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the moral support. There we go. So how are you feeling about the concept? Do you need anything else to note down before?
I mean, we still need. Hang on. To be honest with you, I started making stew because I didn't think we'd get this far. I mean, I guess we started and then I lost hope. Because okay, not lost hope. We were building off of other concepts that I didn't need to make notes for, which is the truth. So, hang on a moment. I am using soft tofu for the first time, and I'm filled with fear. Regret? Not yet, but close.
Regret not yet. Let me think here. What's my best plan? Okay. That did not work. Okay, great.
I usually use firm tofu for soups.
Yeah. Woo! 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 Yeah.
I bought new kinds of dumplings, though. That is exciting.
Yes, it is. What kind of dumplings we talking?
I mean, I love pork and leek,
Ooh, yeah.
but it is from TNT, and I cannot read the brand. It's an ear?
Yeah.
Sweet. I finally finished that sewer level once and for all. That took me forever. An embarrassingly long time.
And I am yapping in your ear, so...
Yee! Yeet! Yep.
That's really cute. Paparazzi. Characters will pose for pictures. I'll have to get another
Do you want to adjust your drink?
backpack slot.
Back off, would you?
This guy summons me all the time, and he tells me to back off. Yeet.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. Huh. Yay! Yeah! Yep.
Oh, here we go.
This bug has shiny black armor. He's one of those famous guys who roll poop around the desert. A dung beetle. Hoo!
Don't want it.
Yeah. Up. Hip. Hup. Hip. Hup. Ah. Hup. Hip. Hoo. Hup. Hoo-hoo. Hip. Hup. Hup. Hip. Hup. 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 Hip. Hup. Hup. Hip. Hup. Hip. Hup. Yep. Hup. Woohoo! Hup. 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 Yoo! Hip. Hip. Hup. Woo!
On a totally unrelated note, I love Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
I was literally thinking about Sonic today and the way that I wanted to send a Sonic gift to one of my coworkers, and I stopped because I knew that he would not understand. So thank you for bringing that full circle for me.
You're so
I feel
welcome.
like between the two of us, there's a part in my soul that wants to believe that between the two of us, we always think about Sonic at least once a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I guarantee you that if you're not, I am. Because I am most of the time.
I mean, it's just so casual. Is it casual?
It's just kind of my whole deal, you know? Besides Mega Man.
I don't know what you said. Hey, baby. Oh, he's being so cute. I wish I could put him on video. He's so fucking cute. Corey.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay.
This rate, it's gonna swallow the whole town in a couple of days.
You again.
I have something.
Okay. Oh my gosh! I can't believe Jolene is saying this. How did you get these?
Photos of her saying stuff. I don't know that that would really be much evidence.
I need to show this to the... Wait here. We've shown a lot of evidence, more than enough to prove the Gully family is taking advantage. It says a lot that your boss, Jolene Gully, isn't here. But what do you have to say on behalf of your family, Jackson?
This stuff is all fake. It's a hack job by that frog over there. Who is that guy anyway? Our family and Duster Bluffs have been partners for years. And you're gonna trust his word?
But we have all these photos. Your response is to say they're all fake?
It's a fair point. This frog did just show up here.
Huh? You're really going to fall for that?
Rook, we owe a lot to the Gullies. Too much to rely on the story of some stranger.
I don't know.
Those photos are the truth.
Junior?
It doesn't matter that Hop is new here. I was there with him for every shot.
Ah, shut.
See? They're trying to keep us under their boot. We need to do something about this.
Okay, that seems pretty undeniable.
This is all a big misunderstanding.
Jolene? Sis?
Mom!
Junior didn't mean what he was saying. He's just having a bit of fun creating drama. This frog is clearly looking for an angle by pitting us against each other. There's something else you want, isn't that right? That's right. We've been keeping an eye on. Isn't that right, Junior?
No! That's not right! Everything Hop is saying is true. My family has been stealing from this town for years. They're behind the sinkhole, too. All those pictures are legit. I don't want to be part of this charade anymore. I'm done letting you boss me around, Mom.
Oh, all right. If that's how it's gonna be, let's get on with it. Yeah, we're behind the sinkhole. And yes, we've been stealing from Duster Bluffs. And all of you Duster Butts are gonna keep letting us. 'Cause if you don't, me and my boys are gonna throw you into that hole.
There's more of us than there are of you.
Got it? If you make one peep about this from peace, it's gonna be you.
Viva la révolution.
Yeah.
Oh, you're up. You were out cold there for a second. Sorry, I was just thinking. That was pretty much my worst nightmare. Now that it's happened, is that weird? Hop, I'm so sorry about Gully HQ. My mom has this weird power over me. I've never been able to stand up to her. I guess I finally did. Thanks for getting the camera to Duster Bluffs. If we find a way out of here, I'll personally find you an airship part. Only one way to find out.
By burning some dry grass. Somehow. I have too much money.
Project.
If only that were true in real life.
Me in Stardew Valley. Do you know what I'm excited for?
What are you excited for?
Crimson Butterfly.
Yeah! Oh my god, Fatal Frame is easily my favorite horror franchise of all time.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
I'm sad to admit that I will not be able to eat all of this.
Good work, Hop. You go first, and I'll follow your lead.
I knew it. I knew there was going to be a setup for a sick song change.
Yeah! Woohoo!
Oh man. But yes, we've already got a solid concept idea. And I assume you've noted enough of what we've talked about in the GDD, right? You feel pretty good about it?
Oh no, I just finished making soup, so like we haven't.
Fuck.
I'm echoing again.
Really?
Yes.
That's strange.
That's literally my only hope that nothing else has come through.
Do not know why you are echoing to yourself, because if the stream is muted...
Oh. That's why. It's because while I muted myself, I turned off the stream.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, so, I mean, we can end it. However, I'm not done with you.
Yes. Ouch.
We didn't finish of off the dome, just like basically entities that we can think of, where it's just like concentration of like energy.
Oh yes.
Like just like anything. Like as I said, like just like man with the hook at Lover's Peak, and then we've got nature spirits, where it's just like pissed off wetland spirits, pissed off freshwater cryosphere, boreal, tropical, like Amazon forest spirits.
Yeah, tundra and all that
contend.
stuff.
Ooh, tundra's good.
I thought so too.
Hang on, man. Let me close this shit and open it up again. It says it can't sync my changes. Lame.
Sorry, baby. Oh,
It did not give me that error before.
interesting.
I guess I will copy my, and then I'll put it in a different document. One moment.
Yes.
I did, and now it's all fucking. Got it. Hear me out. Don't know if you can hear me.
Yes. I certainly can.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. A pretty good idea to have at least an ammo.
It doesn't have to be in the game. It's just a concentrated of thought energy.
Yeah,
and something from mythical tales. That's the bare minimum of what we're talking about right now.
Yes,
Listen.
it's a good example that I think
Tooth Fairy.
can at least be mentioned.
Fairy.
Tooth Fairy for sure.
You're out here fighting for your life, trying to play this game, and I'm trying to ask something of you. Cruel.
No way! A reservoir? No idea. This must be why my mom wants everyone out of Duster Bluffs. If it's under the town, that means the gullies don't own it.
Let me think here too. So we're thinking, just in case my mind goes to every which direction, we are thinking both.
Don't think about a game.
No, we're thinking both. Like nature spirit, like primordial type stuff, and like
No, like what you were originally talking about with like a yokai.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So if we're thinking of that, things like
a yokai, like it doesn't have to be vengeful though.
Yeah.
It can be anything. So that's why I say like Santa Claus.
Yeah. Could be things like let me think here. Now I'm thinking about like
The groundhog.
Yeah. These are good like real world examples, and of course my mind immediately goes to like what can I make up. But I agree. Starting with the real world, like what we talk about in real life, is a better starting point.
Jeff the Killer.
Totally. Yeah, like all that type of creepypasta stuff, Slender Man.
Oh, there you go, Slender Man.
Yeah. Even you could do stuff from movies like Candyman. Candyman is a really like way too good example of what I was talking about actually.
Siren Head? No, just off the dome.
Yeah.
Like as I said, like even just like legend, like the man with the hook at Lover's Peak.
Yeah. Yeah, anything with a legend. Something like...
The rake.
What was that, sorry?
The rake.
Oh, the rake. Yep, absolutely. Shit. Things like the Cenobites from Hellraiser.
I don't know how to spell that.
It's Ceno, and then bite, like the action of biting.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, the Djinn from Wishmaster. So straight up, just a Djinn, Djinn.
There's some gully machinery around, so maybe there's a way up.
But even just like, as we were talking about, like, minor spirit.
Yes. What's the... Oh, crap. I gotta link you a video soon. Maybe I'll try and do it right now. Of, I think it was Tango Mushi who did a video about a certain Japanese game that has, yeah, there we go, Ugetsukitan, and it is an adaptation of a book of Japanese folklore, and there's some spirits in there that are just like, oh, this guy, died without getting to see his wife one last time, and he became he just became a spirit for the sake of seeing her one last time before he went to the afterlife and stuff. So little legends like that, the urban legends.
Yes.
I'll link that to you right now.
Yeah, urban legends.
Yeah. Tango Mushi is masterful at talking about games like those, and and she talks about not just the game adaptation, but also the original book. And there was a movie version in the 1950s, I think, or 60s maybe, or maybe it was the 40s even. She she goes into detail about all the differences about the adaptations too. Tango Mushy is awesome.
But the stream is cutting out. I'm just gonna watch you play and eat.
Okay.
Okay, love you, bye.
Okay, bye. That was fun. My calls with Alyssa are always so good. So good. All right, I think after this, okay, we'll
You're alive.
we'll see if I feel like
I was hoping
quitting or
you
continuing.
found a way out.
So, you did survive. Impressive.
Impressive.
I don't know where you came from, but I hope you're the only one coming.
I have a hunch you and Junior had something to do with this unsunk hole. Either way, thanks. Before you go, you should talk to Junior. He's up near the town hall, sulking.
How did he have time to sulk already?
Yeet!
Woohoo! Oh yes, there's town hall. I forgot about that.
I got what I wanted after all. The goalies want nothing to do with me. I'm all by my lonesome now. Feels good. Hey, I see you got your airship part finally. You think it works? What do you need it for anyway? Family, huh?
But this isn't what I pictured.
I'd love to get away from here.
But I need to see my family again. Maybe you'll find some peace with yours sometime?
I don't know about that. Anyway, thanks for everything, Hop. Catch you later.
That was great what you did there for the rabbits. My favorite part was when you picked up that dark drip. The big conflict here is resolved, so we can move on now. You ready to go? Sweet.
Yeah, probably.
Let's get to it.
Oh, hold up. Okay, there we go. Whoops. keep forgetting to switch back to OBS. Yeah, I just had to check on Discord because I forgot that it doesn't auto end the call when one person disconnects. So I was left connected. Ah, well. That was my bad.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good day to sit if you ask me. Woo! Yeah!
I told you to get out of here. There are no crates. If you see any crates, it's an illusion, a dream. You imagined them. 1, 2, 3, 9.
Yep. Woo! Yeah! You! Huh? Woo!
Paving the way for other yappers.
Yeah! Hip.
Yeah. It is super good. Yeah, let's just...
Sweet. Let's get to it.
Ugh. Not this place again.
Oh, here it is. Oh, it's the best part of the game. By far. I don't know what that yellow thing is sticking out of the ground, but...
Yeah! Huh. Hip. Hip. Huh. Woo!
Is that you down there, Hop? Of course it is. Dare I say you're doing better than I thought you would.
What the heck? You're huge!
I'm trying to help you see the bigger picture. Get it, bigger? You're so stubborn, always pushing back. Collecting these dark drips isn't just a favor to me. You think you could understand? Keep moving, frog boy. That's all you need to know.
Woo! Hip. Hip. Huh. Huh. Hip. Huh. Huh.
You see why this is the best part of the game? The best area of the game, I should say, because you come here at different parts of it, but...
Listen, you don't need to know the details about the drips. It wouldn't change much. You're persistent, huh? All you need to know is that we don't have a choice. So just keep going and don't ask questions.
I mean, I didn't even need that bouncy.
Huh. Yep. Hip. Yee. Yep. Huh. Woo. Huh. Hip. Huh. Yep. Yeah. Huh. Woohoo! Yep. Hip. Yeet. Huh. Yeet. Huh. Hip. Huh.
Oops.
Huh. Hip.
Okay. Whoa. Wasn't a jest. There's more money I can't hold.
Yep. Yay!
Yay! But why? Why did it not? Okay, whatever. I'll pretend to understand.
Yay!
Yee!
Yep. Yay!
Hut. Ooh, can I go around though? Can I do the... Nope, I cannot. I can decidedly not. But I can over here. What is happening? What is happening? Okay, hold on a second here. If I can go this way. No! No, no, no! I almost had it! Oh. I died in the tutorial. No, I'm...
Strong for a frog. How about another go?
There was a tutorial here, but that was a while back. Oh, man. I don't know which direction I'm trying to go. Is it... Okay. You. Yep. You know, I still haven't played all that much Sonic 06, if I'm being honest. And my life's probably better for it. Oh, that was much farther away than I thought.
Yay! Yeah. Yep.
You suffered for both of us.
Woohoo!
And she died for my sins, folks. Why are we here? Just to suffer.
Woohoo!
Okay, come on. Come on. Oh no.
Come on, Hop.
What is happening here? What?
We both know this is what you wanted all along. You're out. You're exploring. This is the real you. I meant what I said about this being important. I don't want to be over dramatic with this, but if we can't find enough drips, you might not have a family to get back to. I wish I was the threat here. We should get going. There are still 2 worlds to comb through.
You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love.
This said that I might not have a family to get back to. I hope he's just pushing my buttons.
So the demon guy's name is Dis. So every course that he puts you through is technically called a diss track.
Either way,
And I'm not sorry about it.
find these airship parts.
I won't apologize for art.
Yeah! Woo! Woo! Ho! Woo! Woo!
Art makes the comfortable uncomfortable. And I'm always saying this. And I've always said that.
You!
Hello, stranger. It's rare to see a new face this far out at sea. My name's Wedge. What can I call you? Good to meet you, Hop. Are you shipwrecked here? Oh, prefer to stay mysterious, eh? Fair enough. Your past is no business of mine.
If someone told me that they appeared through a portal, I wouldn't assume they want to stay mysterious. I would tell them, well, in my head, I would be responding with, "Oh, you're a crazy person."
This here is Beach Island. My boat is across the island at those docks. But she's taken on a touch of water. We're stuck here unless you find some way to bring her topside.
Dear mysterious maiden, send nudes. If this were real life, that's what your response would say. Send feed pics. Yeah! Wind Waker. This whole island vibe brings me back to Wind Waker. Yeah, through the Wind Waker HD edition there. Let me think here. Wii U. What years was the Wii U released? Actually, Wind Waker HD. I'll just search it up right now. Because how old was I when... Wii U. 2013. So thankfully, we were adults when... Yeah, 1920, 21... I was 22. But most of the people with Wii U's, the fact that there was no control over, like, no age restriction on those bottles, that's alarming. Whoever did the music for this game, you want to collab? Want to collab, bro? Does Big Hops have a Wikipedia page yet? I'm too lazy to go through the credits. It does not. Okay. Why doesn't it have a... That's crazy. Big hops. Official website, yeah. Is there any... Damn, there's no info about the composer on the website? Maybe there is, but I just can't see it. It's not in the FAQ. So I'm going to ask frequently. Who composed the music for this? I really like the capitalization on sensitive, courageous, and handsome man. It just makes me think this is clearly like a siren. Or like a evil mermaid. Which is basically what a siren is, let's be honest. I beefed it.
Yeah!
It was so close. Good. No. Tom Duncan.
Yeah! Yeet!
Thank you very much, Alyssa, for the new collab partner.
Yeah! Woo!
Tom, hit me up. Hit me up, baby. You know me. I'll never back down from a collab. Surely you know me. Okay, come on. I'm so bad at this, the swinging part.
Green? Springy? Pretty cool. Ah, it's a stylish green hopper like me. A grasshopper.
Sweet. What is there to throw a rock at? I see.
Yeah. You. Woohoo! Hip, hip.
Insane.
Hey, you did it! Not even a scratch on her. I'll let you do the honors of starting up the motor. Ah, the gentle purr of a boat motor.
Hey, Hop. What else that mouth do?
Shall we head to Jumptown? You know where to find me.
Ooh.
3 items in a stack. Do you want to adjust your trinkets?
Yes, darling. Trinkets. What's Beetle doing here? Oh! Oh, it's you. Okay.
Nice to greet you again.
Fine.
Nice to greet you again.
Do you have blue? Drillco.
Wow, that looks great on you.
Yeet. Woo.
Hell yeah. All midair, baby.
Yeah.
When I threw out that Tim Curry trinkets, now all I can think of is like, is the back on the slab. Back on the slab. Something like that. And if I was a good Tim Curry impressionists, I would hit the dab. Ladies and gentlemen, cringe. There's no other way to describe it.
Shall we head to Junktown? Alrighty, let's make way.
Tim Curry will forever be iconic, and it is... Whoa.
Here she is, Junktown. Home sweet home. Some people say it's not the same since Drillco arrived.
It is the responsibility of the person who doesn't know Tim Curry to become familiar with Tim Curry.
I remember when it was just held together by bits of seaweed. Now, it's a flourishing sea village. Hang on. What's that smell? That seems bad. Looks like Junktown needs some help.
That's quite the stance you got there, Alyssa. Ugh, housefly.
Hang on. So many eyes? Pretty fly for a bug guy. It's a fly.
Pretty fly for a bug guy.
Yep.
Sorry, Shop. Even a tough retired bucko like me is concerned about the fire.
Yeah. Huh. Hip. Huh. Woo. Woo.
I think the fire's coming from those 3 big pipelines. See the black smoke? If we don't act fast, Junktown is going to be dead in the water.
Smoke on the water and fire in the sky. I don't know if Trash is gonna put it out, but you know. Why are we letting the fire breathe? Why are we letting a gas fire? Why are we... Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's not a... Now I'm confused. If it's coming from the pipeline, why... But for why? Come on, baby. It's not how leverage works, but I'll take it. Oh, that's where I was. Okay.
That really was something, kid. I thought you were toast for sure.
Hey, Frog. That was impressive.
Ahoy, Benny! Staying out of trouble, I hope?
Yar, ahoy, Benny.
Aye, but wet isn't making it easy.
Benny and the Wets.
The buckos could use someone like your pal to keep the peace around here. What's your name, Frog?
I'm hot.
Ahoy! Once you've cooled off, you should come meet the buckos. Our ship is parked just over there on the other side of Junktown.
She sounds way too nice to be a pirate.
See you around.
Junktown owes you big time, Hop. If anyone knows where to find an airship part, it's the buckos. Talk to Benny, and she'll point you in the right direction. I'll be tended to my boat if you need me.
I'm gonna be maxed out on money again soon. Oh, hell yeah. Strats. What do you mean I can't? Interesting. What?
Yee!
Yee!
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Oh, right. I forgot that's the noise it made. I don't know, man. I'm just throwing stuff. Okay. I maxed out on money already. Good, good. All according to plan. Oh no! I thought I was gonna make it float. That... I think that's the most evil thing I've done in real life or otherwise.
Yeah!
I don't know that I can ever redeem myself. I think it's a life of self-flagellation for me. What's up, baby?
You here to buy a sandwich? Okay, kid.
Yeah, I'll probably go to sleep soon as well. It is well past time. yes, I did see she's streaming, yeah.
You look like someone. Let's see
Oh.
how many fish you can catch.
Yes, as a matter of fact... hold up. I'm gonna raid... I'll raid her stream. I know that my following is significantly smaller anyway, but I'll raid her.
You jump in and catch them. There's a ton swimming around, huh? Well, that's. Come talk to me if you ever learn, I guess.
Good heavens. Is there a way to quit to the main menu? Works for me. All right, I'll go ahead and, whoops. I will raid her stream. Come on. Where's my raid button? Maybe I have to go to my dashboard. There we go. Raid. There we go. All right. I'll go ahead and raid her right now. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping in. Back Sunday, 2 p.m. Mountain, 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern? Something like that.